Namaste, welcome to Gita'sKitchen. On 21st September this year, we will be observing the Mahalayaamavasya, and it is a very important ritual for people all over the country where we pay our respects to our ancestors. Now, in this particular Mahalayaamavasya, the kind of food which is prepared, and in South India, only certain vegetables are generally allowed, that is only the deshi or locally grown vegetables. We don't use the vegetables like say beetroot, cabbage, carrot, etc. in this kind of cooking. Over the years, we have shown you many kinds of Mahalayaamavasya recipes using say maybe the ash gourd or broad beans or cluster beans or sweet potato and so on. But one vegetable which is always predominant is raw banana, also known as vadakai in Tamil. Now, when talking about the vegetables, I know the video will get slightly long, but I just want to share a small story with you with respect to the vegetables. The story goes that sage Vasishta had planned a Shraddh in his house on a particular day. So, for this, he invited sage Vishwamitra to come and partake of the meal. Now, all of us know that sage Vishwamitra was known for his outbursts of anger. So then, but sage Vishwamitra agreed and he said, I will come for the meal, but on one condition. You must give me 1008 vegetables. Listening to this unusual demand of Vishwamitra, Vasishta now, he didn't know what to do. He said, where am I going to find 1008 vegetables? So then his wife Arundhati told him, okay, don't worry, I will manage it somehow. So then she said, okay sir, we will have it arranged. Will you please come home for the meal? So then he left. Next day, Vishwamitra comes to their house to have the meal. And then Arundhati spreads out the leaf and she places 8 raw bananas, a little bit of bitter gourd, that is karela, some pirandai. Pirandai is known as adamant creeper in English. Then raw jackfruit sabji. She says, oh holy sage, I have served all the items as you desired. Now please start the meal. Vishwamitra gets very angry. He says, whom do you think you are fooling? I asked for 1008 vegetables and here I just see only 4. What do you mean by this? So Arundhati, who was very devoted to her husband, at the same time very intelligent too, then she told, what do I have to explain, O sage? You are so great, you have so much of wisdom. I am sure you would have understood just by looking at these vegetables. And then she says, see, this raw banana is an integral part of any Shraddha meal, I told you. So raw banana, she has kept 8 of them. And then she goes on to say that these are the 4 vegetables which are very, very important in any Shraddha. One is raw banana, which I have used in the meal. Next is this karavalli, that is also what we call in Hindi as karela. So she says, karavalli shatam proktam. Karavalli, using karela is equivalent to using 100 vegetables. Vajravalli shatrayam. Shatrayam means 300. What is Vajravalli? What is known as pirandai in Tamil or adamant creeper. So she says, I have used that too. So that is equal to 300 vegetables. And Phanas Shad Shatam Proktam. Phanas is jackfruit. So the raw jackfruit she has made, which is equivalent to 600 vegetables. Shraddha Kale Vidiyate. That is, she has used Karela, which is equivalent to 100. Vajravalli, that is pirandai or adamant creeper, which is equivalent to 300, and Phanas or raw jackfruit, which is equivalent to 600. So already it has made up 300 plus 300 plus 600, 1000 vegetables. And this raw banana, she has kept 8 of them. So 1000 plus 8, 1008. So this is the beautiful way in which this concept of the vegetables to be used has been brought out in this story, and Vishwamitra is very pleased and he blesses both Vasishta and Arundhati and has a contented meal. So today I have not got access to either Vajravali, that is Pirandai, or raw jackfruit. So we will be using raw banana, we will be using this Karela or Pavakai or Bittergourd, and also this yam, also known as Senai. Here I have washed 1/4 cup of this tur dal, added 1 cup of water and a pinch of turmeric powder to this. Here I have half a cup of moong dal and 2 tablespoons of chana dal. So this tur dal is for the kalathu paruppu, that is the plain dal, as well as rasam. This is for both the payasam as well as PorichaKuzhambu. Now we will cook this in our pressure cooker for 3 whistles. I opened the pressure cooker now. See, both the dals are cooked well. This is the moong and chana dal, and this is the tur dal, also very well cooked. Just mash the tur dal a little bit. We will cover it and keep it aside for now. Gently mash the moong and chana dal also. Take jaggery in a pan, about half a cup. Add some water to dissolve the jaggery. The jaggery has dissolved. Now we will add some of this dal for the payasam. Just cook it till the dal and the jaggery blend well together, nice and thick now. This is previously boiled and cooled milk, regular cow's milk only I am using this time, and add it to the payasam. Reduce the flame and just let it cook for 1 or 2 minutes. Now we will remove this payasam from the stove and we will do the tempering. We will add some cardamom powder for flavor. Just heat a little bit of ghee in a pan. Add some cashew nuts and raisins to it. Now pour this fried cashew and raisin along with the ghee into the payasam. Our Paruppu Payasam is also ready. Next we will make Veldrika Thayir Pachadi. For this I have taken 1 cucumber. We will peel and grate it first. Here I have half a cup of dahi, that is homemade curd. I will just whisk it well. Add a little bit of salt. Mix it well. Add the grated cucumber to it. Heat a teaspoon of oil. Add some mustard seeds. 1 green chilli. A little bit of hing. Pour this on top of the Thayir Pachadi. Give it all a good mix. Finally, garnish with some fresh coriander leaves on top, and our tasty Thayir Pachadi, Veldrika, that is cucumber Thayir Pachadi, is also ready. Now we will make Vaழைக்காய் curry, which is a dry sabji. I have taken 1 raw banana, peeled it, chopped it into pieces and kept it in water. First we will dry roast some ingredients to make a spice powder. So here I am taking 3 teaspoons of urad dal, 2 teaspoons of chana dal, and about 7 dry red chillies. We will dry roast all of them together. See, all the spices have roasted well. Just allow it to cool down to room temperature. Then we will grind it into a slightly coarse powder in a blender jar. Now heat some oil in a kadai. Add some mustard seeds, dal, heat, few curry leaves, next add in this raw banana, add a pinch of turmeric powder and salt. We ground the spices into a slightly coarse powder. The banana has also cooked well. Now we can add about a tablespoon of this powder and mix everything well together. So our raw banana or vadakai podi potta curry is ready. Next we will make Senai PorichaKuzhambu, that is a yam made into a gravy style sabji. Now for the spices I am taking 2 teaspoons of urad dal, 1 teaspoon of whole black pepper, half a teaspoon of jeera, 2 dry red chilies, and first dry roast all these ingredients together. Let this all cool down to room temperature. Then while grinding we will add some grated coconut to it and make it into a paste. Now heat some water and I have peeled and chopped this yam into small pieces. Add a pinch of haldi and some salt. Meanwhile, we will grind this masala paste. The vegetable has boiled well. Now we will add this boiled moong and chana dal to this. See, boil it for a few minutes more till it reaches the perfect consistency. It should not be too thick, neither too watery. Slightly flowing gravy consistency. Now I am adding some fresh curry leaves to it. Now we will do the tempering for this PorichaKuzhambu. Heat a spoon of oil. Add some mustard seeds, hing and 1 dry red chilli. Now pour this on top of the PorichaKuzhambu. Senai PorichaKuzhambu is ready. Next we will make pavakai or Bittergourd Gojju. Gojju is again slightly a gravy kind which has got all the tastes: sweet, sour, bitter, slightly tangy and a little bit of pepper too in it. I have chopped 2 small bitter gourds, adding a pinch of haldi and some salt, and we'll mix everything well together and keep it aside for about 10 minutes. Now heat about 2 to 3 tablespoons oil in a pan. Add some mustard seeds, a few curry leaves, a small pinch of hing. Now add this bittergourd pieces to it and fry it well in the oil till it is well cooked. While the bittergourd is getting cooked, we will make a simple spice for that. Add about 2 teaspoons of urad dal. I have taken 4 of these bedige chilies. They are not spicy, they are used only for the color. 3 dry red chilies and lightly dry roast them. Take this out on a plate. Add 2 teaspoons of white till or sesame seeds. Dry roast the sesame seeds till they start spluttering. Add it along with the other spices. Finally, you can take about 1/4 cup of grated coconut. Just dry roast that also in the pan. Now add this also. Take 1/4 teaspoon of jeera and just a pinch of methi seeds. Dry roast it over a low flame till the methi slightly changes color. Let it all come down to room temperature, then we'll blend them together in our mixie jar. See, our bitter gourd has also fried well. Here I had soaked a lemon sized piece of tamarind for about 10 minutes. Now we'll extract the pulp. Allow it to cook well with the tamarind for about 5 minutes. Then we'll add this ground paste of all the masalas and mix everything well together. Let it boil for another 3 to 4 minutes more. I'm just adding a little more salt because initially we only added with the haldi and salt first. Finally, add about 3 tablespoons of jaggery to it. As I said, it's a sweet, sour, bitter, slightly spicy, lovely tasty gojju. Give it a boil till the jaggery dissolves and we can switch it off. See, it is boiling well now and our pavakai or Bittergourd Gojju is ready to the perfect consistency. Our Karela or Bittergourd Gojju is done and ready. Next we will make a very simple killi pota rasam. For this, just tear up 3 dry red chilies and 2 green chilies. A few curry leaves, add some salt, 1 small cube of hing. Here I have soaked a large amla size piece of tamarind. We will extract the juice. Now just keep it on the stove over a low flame till the raw smell of the tamarind goes away. Earlier we had cooked the tuvar dal, so we will keep some aside as plain dal, that is for kalathu paruppu, which is the first course. Just take a little bit of this cooked dal and add some water. Now we will use this for the rasam. I am just making a powder of some pepper and jeera. I am adding a small pinch of haldi to this rasam. See, the rasam is boiling well now. Now add this dal extract to it. When it starts frothing up at the sides, add this freshly ground pepper and jeera. Finally, add a few coriander leaves. It's frothing up well now, we can switch it off. Always use a cloth for removing this iyasombu, don't use your tongs. For tempering the rasam, heat a teaspoon of ghee. Add some mustard seeds, half a teaspoon of cumin seeds or jeera. Pour it on the rasam. When I went to the market yesterday, I was lucky to get one small raw mango. So we'll make an instant pickle type, which is inji manga pesaral. Here I have finely chopped one small raw mango. Also about 1-inch piece of ginger I have peeled and chopped. To this we'll add some salt. Mix it all well together. Heat oil, add mustard seeds, just a pinch of methi seeds, add some hing and a few curry leaves. Now pour this on top of this inji and manga, that is ginger and mango. Our inji mango pesaral is also ready. Remember this plain dal which we kept aside for kalathu paruppu. Now we'll just add some salt to it and mix it well. Now we'll make Ulundu vadi. Here I have soaked half a cup of urad dal for 2 hours. Now we'll just drain out the water. Now in the mixie jar, take 2 green chilies, add the drained dal and grind it all well together using very little water. Just sprinkle water from time to time. See, we have ground it into a smooth and thick batter. Add salt and mix it well with the batter. Now beat it well with a whisk because we have only ground it in a mixie. Small quantity, so I didn't use my grinder. Add a pinch of hing to it and a few curry leaves. Just tear the curry leaves, add it to the batter. Here I have kept oil for heating. Heat the oil well, then bring it down to medium flame. Dip your fingers in water. Take out a small portion of the batter. Make a hole in the center and drop it into the oil. When fried to a golden color, drain it out from the oil. Adjust the heat because if it is very hot, it will become browned fast but the inside will not be cooked. So cook it over a medium heat. Secondly, if you are a beginner and you find your batter has become a little bit watery or not able to shape it, just add 1 teaspoon of rice flour to it and it will be fine. Don't add too much of course, just 1 teaspoon you can add. Now we can drain out these vadis from the oil. With half a cup of urad dal, you can get around 12 vadis of this size. One of our subscribers had requested me to show how to traditionally serve the items on a banana leaf. So today I am taking that opportunity. So we always, when you keep the banana leaf, the tip should be to the left of the person who is eating it. So I am standing here facing the banana leaf. So the tip is to my left. So first you sprinkle some water to clean the leaf. First on the bottom right, we keep just a drop of payasam. Next in the top right corner, we serve the Thayir Pachadi, that is this cucumber raita. In weddings, you might have a sweet pachadi which you can serve next to it. Today, we have this Podi curry. that is the raw banana dry sabji. This is the Bittergourd or Pavakai Gojju. Vadi is served toward the left hand side. Steaming hot rice is to the center of the bottom half of the leaf. This is the plain paruppu. The rice is topped with some ghee. This is the Senai PorichaKuzhambu. Rasam, curd, and a little of this mango and ginger pickle here in the left hand upper corner. Additional payasam I have served out in this cup because initially we just keep a drop to begin the serving. We can also serve a fruit at the side. There is a lot of science behind the meal which is served specially for these traditional functions, and even the water, hot water would be served for any shraddh also. Why? Hot water aids in digestion too, and generally after eating a meal like this, the night meal people would not eat again. All these foods which have been prepared are very healthy foods. We have not used too much of oil in anything. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to Gita's Kitchen. We'll meet again with another interesting episode from Gita's Kitchen. Thank you.